So, hi everyone, this is something that I've been doing for, I don't know, a lot of expansions since Burning Crusade or something like that. I've got my profession, or whatever profession I'm using on that character, and I've just made money from it. And a lot of people struggle with it, and I don't see why, but here's a few things that I've learned just to kind of make it work for you, and hopefully for everyone. And I just thought I'd share this because Warlords is coming out and I want everyone to make a huge amount of gold to make their lives easier and more interesting. So basically all you need to do is firstly pick your profession, and mine's enchanting on this because I'm a mage, and then what you want to do is I've got these up ready, is have a look at what people are doing end game. So raiders, level capped people. In this case, this is a Frost Mage Guide PV. This is Noxxic. There's a full list of every character here, and it'll be updated for Warlords. But here you can see very quickly that gems and enchants needed for the Frost Mage are these ones here. So if you're a dual crafter, you can know very quickly that these are going to sell fairly fast on the auction house, and so are these enchants here. And then you can just quickly look at all the strength characters, look at all the agility characters, look at all the intellect characters, and so on and so on and so on. And that's pretty much, you'll get an idea of what they want. And that way you can see that every time someone gets an item from a raid, they're going to upgrade it, they're going to get rid of that, they're going to want to re-enchant it, they're going to want to regem it, so you know they're going to sell fast, especially sort of, become night time when all the raids are stopping, everyone finished and they're upgrading the gear. What I've done is I've put that into a spreadsheet. I've made a list of the things that I've needed. This spreadsheet might look a bit complicated, but it's really not. There's the mats that you'll need for enchanting in this case, so it could be anything: blacksmithing, leatherworking, jewel crafting, inscription, alchemy. And here's the list of mats that I need to cover all of these enchants here. It's quick, just a little list. Here's a quantity of the number of the enchants I'm going to make, and here's along here is the materials required. And this is just going in and adding up. Once this is done, it's done. You never need to look at this again. And then we just need to add maths to the cost price once we've updated it from the auction house. And then we can do this just by going, the cost price obviously mathematically will equal the price of the materials times the quantity, and then times the whichever material that we're using in that case. And you can see there the formula for that is that. You can quickly look at that and make sense of it. The sell price is something we input manually. Again, there's no formula there. And the profit is obviously the sell price minus the cost price. It's pretty straightforward. And the margin is what's that? It's profit divided by sell price, and gives you a percentage of margin. So the margin you don't really need, but I like it because you can quickly take a look then at certain items that maybe, for example, a weapon enchant normally costs about $1,000 to make. If you're only making 50 gold or 10 gold from that 1,000 gold investment, then really there's no point in making it just for 10 gold. And in this case here we've got one which costs 40 gold but sells for 11, so we're not going to bother making that. And you can look then quickly at things where they've got a huge margin, maybe doubling your money at 100% or 80-90%. It's a great profit, whereas other things maybe only sort of 5-10% margin, and you're thinking, okay, no point in making 10 of those just to make 20 gold. I'd rather make 10 of those to make 600 gold or something like that. Now the thing is, when you start making gold, you can make one of each item, and there's some profit there. These figures are out of date, so don't take this as once you've updated it. You can see you can make, say, 3,000 gold from one of each. When you start making gold though, and you want to make 10 of each, or 10 of the things with the high margin, and I'll just quickly update this for you. You can probably hear my keyboard going mental. You'll quickly see that the profit turns from 3k to sort of 34k profit. I mean, you can, obviously things don't sell in an instant, but things sell over a couple of days, and in that day or two you've made 35,000 gold profit from volume, and making more of something that you know is going to make you money. So we go back to the game then. I'll upload that spreadsheet if you want to use it, and you can change it or you can just make one yourself. It's completely up to you. Go back to the game. The add-ons I use are Auctionator, which is a great auctioneer tool. I don't like Auctioneer. it's too big and it just takes too long. But this one I like. You can see your auctions, and this is another add-on here. It's called Auction Profit, and if you've got 100 auctions going down here, it gives you a quick idea of how much money you've got invested on the auction house. If you've got a bit of a cash flow problem and you need some gold, you know that in a day or two 100,000 or whatever is going to be released from the auction house, so you can buy more materials. And there we've just got one on. I'll just put this on for example. I'm not selling anything at the moment. All my gold's on another character, but this one here is what we're selling. It's just a quick enchant. Now we know that we're selling it, but we don't know if we're the best. Now this Auctionator add-on, if you click on more, this is again a list of everything that you've got on the auction house, and we can check for undercuts without having to manually go into every single auction or just cancelling it without knowing if it's undercut. We can just click this button, and if we get an X, it means that we've been undercut, and it says one of your auctions is not at the lowest price. It's not lowest priced. Do you want to cancel it? You can just cancel it. It'll send it to your mailbox, and then you can quickly leg it to your mailbox and pick it up and then relist it. And it literally takes this long. There it is. I didn't have to look. I didn't have to check. I wasn't sort of just cancelling everything and having to wait for my mailbox to refresh and go on to sell and just drag it back in, and it automatically sticks us at the lowest price. I'll just ignore that and I'll answer in a second, and there you go, boom, no problems at all. So yeah, and you do this every day from the spreadsheet, knowing that everything you sell is going to be making a profit for you, and after a week or even a few days you'll see a huge difference. You can increase your volume and use more of your gold to invest in more materials and make more money. As they say, you know, money makes money, and in this case it does so. Again, it doesn't have to be enchanting. It can be jewel crafting, inscription, alchemy, engineering, whatever. You'll know from the spreadsheet, and knowing what the majority of endgame raiders are looking for, you know that come Tuesday, Wednesday, they're going to be looking for upgrades, and you can sell them. And it's that easy. So I hope you enjoyed this. Leave a like if you liked it. It helps a lot. And enjoy the expansion. It's coming out soon, so enjoy.